Hey everyone, it's Jenna Myers with The Sophisticated Teacher, and I'm just here to quickly talk about the end of year evaluation process for those of you living in the state of Virginia. So if you go to my website, you are going to find an updated page under evaluations and consulting, and that's going to answer a lot of your questions. It's www.thesophisticatedteacher.com. And so that'll help you. There's also a booking tab because we have opened dates for April, May, and June. If you need a date in late June or July, please just send me an email. If for some reason I get booked up or there's not a date that's quite working for you, just shoot me an email and we'll work something out. That's no problem. So in terms for evaluations, the biggest question that I get is, do I have to be completely finished with my curriculum? And the answer is no. I'm looking for progress. That means I'm looking for your child to move from point A to point B. So that might be through showing me work samples from a workbook, a journal, an online program, a co-op list of activities, pictures, videos of your children completing games, projects, reading aloud. It might be writing samples. It might be a book list. I have an extensive list under my consulting and evaluations page, and that'll really help you. But there's a wide variety of ways that you can show me your proof of progress. It's unique to each family and each child because not everyone homeschools the same way. That's the beauty of it. So don't get too bogged down on what exactly it has to look like because that will vary. And if you're concerned, please reach out. I'm happy to email back and forth with you or set up a quick phone call if we need to. I also get a lot of questions about being on grade level. Proof of progress does not mean on grade level with Virginia Department of Education standards. While I'm a former teacher and I'm extremely familiar with them, that is not most families' main goal in homeschooling. Some do follow it, and that's great. I still use it from time to time because it's kind of ingrained in me, quite frankly. But what I'm looking for is that Bobby started at this level in math and we've moved here, or he has really nailed down his multiplication facts. We started at X and now we are at Y. Maybe we were reading at the beginning of the year simple CVC books and now we are reading a little bit more complex sentences and our comprehension has improved and we're able to use a little bit better critical thinking skills. So I'm looking for growth. That growth is going to look different depending if you have a neurotypical child or atypical child. And I work with a lot of special needs children that have dyslexia or ADHD or a variety of other things that might vary their progress. I also work with gifted children who sometimes fly through particular concepts, but not everyone can fly through everything every year. So some years you might make leaps and bounds of growth, and some years the strides might be a little bit shorter, and that's okay. But we are just looking for that academic growth, especially in language arts and math. That is the big requirement for the state of Virginia when you are homeschooling. We do talk about art, history, science, and all the other fun things. And I love to see the students, especially those in middle school and below in particular, but although high schoolers are creative, I love to see stop motion videos they've made. If they've done something really cool with Legos in a history unit, take a picture, show me, let them bring their artwork on. I want to see what they are proud of. So while we are looking at their academic progress, I also want them to feel great about their school year and to take ownership over what they've accomplished and what they've done. So allowing them to show a few things that they are just excited about is great during our meetings. That's always a bonus. If you feel like your child's nervous to be on camera or in person, we can always set up a quick little meet and greet over the phone. or through a Zoom for a few minutes or a FaceTime to just say hi so they're less nervous. You can show them this video if you would like. But it's really supposed to be a stress-free environment when we're meeting. It's low key, there's a lot of discussion, and it's kind of like sharing your work through the year. I have follow-up questions for parents normally, and then we just celebrate their accomplishments. And I also try to have them make a goal for the next year. It really helps children feel like they have a stake in their own education. And I really think it also helps parents to see where their child feels their strengths and weaknesses are. And while we all are with our children all the time and talk to them a lot, it's always nice to have somebody else ask them what they enjoy and what they feel like they need more help with or want to practice more. And it's very interesting, the answers that you'll get. So if you have other questions about how evaluations work, if you are concerned that you cannot show enough proof of progress, which is very rare, but does happen, reach out to me and let's talk before we meet, and let's see what we can do to wrap up your school year so that your child and your whole family can really be successful. That's what I'm here to do, to support all the families that I'm working with and to ensure that all children are progressing in a way that's developmentally appropriate for them and in a way that they're also still loving to learn, especially at those young ages, but in high school too. I love to hear about high schoolers' big writing assignments and debates and all the fun activities that they're in. It's eye-opening. So if you have any questions, reach out. If you have any concerns, reach out. If you are a new client and you are having trouble booking or finding a time, let me know and we will work that out. But I look forward to working with you this year. I can't wait to see the progress your child's made, and we can celebrate not only their progress, but your dedication as a parent, because you helped to make that happen. And that is something to really just blow out of the water at the end of the year. It's so, so exciting. So I hope to see you soon, and thanks for listening.